Bon matin, good morning. I know they don't say bon matin in French, but I like to say that. We've just had the most rubbish breakfast ever. We're on day 5 of the trip, so we're over halfway through. We've done 1,052 kilometres. But breakfast, 24 euros we paid for this last night. They said, do you want breakfast in the morning? I just said yes, I was tired. Added it to the room bill, 24 euros. I thought, well, I mean, that's a lot quite expensive, 12 euros each. I'm not joking you. All there was like tinned fruit, rank, like mushy apple, eggs that looked like they'd come out of a tin. Like they were hard-boiled eggs that tasted horrible. Cocoa Pops, which I don't even like. And some little tiny like little mini baguettes that aren't even fresh. So we weren't very happy.
They did me though.
Kyle had them.
For all you fishermen out there, if anyone wants to pay for a peg next to my shoe, you could probably go fishing in there. There's actually water in my shoe.
My helmet is wet from yesterday, it's still raining. Sitting here ain't gonna get us there, so better get pedalling.
Oh.
What I will say is, last night I slept awfully because I kept waking up in the night hungry because the meal we had last night wasn't very big either.
The annoying thing is, we're exhausted, but we're not sleeping properly.
I know.
I was hysterical in the night.
Kyle was laughing in his sleep last night, like actually hysterical laughter. Literally he was like lying in bed next to me like, and I was like, what is he laughing at? And then he was speaking as well, like, oh God. Anyway. Right, we've got to go. Stiff as a board was a term I didn't really understand before. I understand it now, let me tell you. I feel like a pirate who's got peg legs, I can barely bend my knees. I mean, this is not, you know, if you want to live a long life with feeling great in your body, I wouldn't recommend this, to be honest.
In the bathrooms, I need bathrooms with grab rails, just so I can get around.
I had a bath this morning, I could barely get out of it, but I did feel better after. Anyway.
Just about managed to clumber myself up to the coffee machine. I
don't think Kyle's too happy today, at the moment anyway. I think his breakfast is repeating on him a little bit. He's just been retching, so I'm just going to ride in silence for a bit. How our days normally start, and he'll perk up in a bit, but yeah, it's not the nicest start to the day, but fingers crossed the sun will come out later, or at least it'll stop raining. We're 8 Maloney's in, and puncture number 1 has occurred. Well, puncture number 3 of the trip, so back wheel this time. I'll look for the thorn for you. Wish I was one of them lying in the grass right now. About 30 miles into today, we've just stopped because both our spirits were lacking, but then I started singing, if it's worth it, let me work it. We just met these 2 lovely people.
We do YouTube,
sorry. So we thought, because we didn't have a very good breakfast this morning, we're going to go into the boulangerie. We need all the stops we can get today. A pain of raisin, as big as my head. Kyle's got a Coca-Cola. And I also got, Kyle, I got you a kind of chocolate for later, because I thought you might want for the road. You alright? I'm going to keep on rolling. Ugh. The positive energy is lacking right now. Shine a light. We're on this great cycle path, it's just bikes, no cars. Still raining, but we don't really care.
It's better than it was.
Yeah, the only thing is our legs are absolutely knickered. Any sort of incline, we're dead. I'm actually really worried about the day after tomorrow. We arrive in the UK and we have to go through the Surrey Hills to get to London.
Come on guys, pull us up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Well, we'll have to, we've got no choice. I'll have to turn your wheel, Kyle. Like I've been doing most of the trip.
It'll be absolutely pointless by the time we get there.
I know.
We're going too slow for you to get any benefit of sitting on my wheel.
Hey there! Hey! You get it, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
It's a bit of hay.
What you were saying earlier.
I said it earlier and you looked at me blank.
Is that what you're on?
Oh, this is nice. Ah oui, à bord de la maison. Ça, c'est sweet. Oh, I just ran over a slug. Ça, c'est squish slug.
Slugsy.
I just ran over a slug by accident.
Slugsy.
Yeah. Kyle ran into a pigeon yesterday.
Yeah, and it flew to another pigeon though.
Yeah.
No, I didn't run it over, you exaggerate a little bit.
It just hit your wheel a bit.
Wait, you didn't get out of the way.
No.
In Lyon. Clipped it was alright. But because I panicked it flew into his mate. I was just riding along thinking about like the history of Pinarello, because obviously we started this trip at the Pinarello factory. And for anyone that doesn't know, so Fausto, who I met at the beginning and didn't recognise, it was so embarrassing. His dad, Fausto's dad, basically came last in the Giro in the 1950s. I think it was 1953, 2 or 3, yeah. So he got awarded with the black jersey, basically, because he lost.
And then he decided that he wanted to create a bike that would be a winning bike, and that's how Pinarello was formed. And Pinarello did win the Giro, I think.
I've watched a documentary on it basically. They did one on GCN. I have. This was long before we had Pinarello, can I say. I'm a bit of a nerd. And yeah, it's fantastic really, because then he wanted to create something that could win the Giro. I think he's been pretty successful at that.
Yes, definitely. But I think it's really nice because it's kind of like the message that if something doesn't go the way you want, like if you lose something, don't let it get you down, use it to motivate you to do something new. Like he came last, like the worst of everyone, but he didn't use it, he didn't get defeated. He knew he couldn't win, so he turned it into a different thing and determination to build a massive successful business. Also, so hats off to him, helmets off to him. You've got to take the flip side of that as well, is just because someone came last in a Giro doesn't make them bad. Oh no, to even get there is amazing. To finish a Giro, yeah, that is just mental. Well, any Grand Tour. I think it's mental if we finish this, to be honest. Yeah. Bonjour. Yeah. Bonjour. Romanecki's packed his old ass up, he has. I wonder where he's going. Hello. Bonjour. Oh, little pony. Oh, blooming it, we're both really hungry. We've done like 90 miles now. We've not found a cafe. We've just come across a lovely cafe, restaurant. Can't eat there because we've got no card machine. We've got no cash. So we've got to carry on. I'm not happy, are we, Kyle?
No. You're dead fussy as well, so it's not easy.
So, what? So the card, the fact we don't have cash is my fault?
No, but because
I'm fussy. Yeah, I don't really want to eat here anyway, so I'm quite happy about it, but yeah, I would have eaten here. Because I'm getting dizzy because not eating. No, I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy at RZZ.
Well,
but we can't do anything.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing. We had this last time in France. There's blooming nothing here. Let's keep going. Standing here is not going to help us. Let's go. We're both very in need of some food. I'm feeling very weak right now, so not a good recipe for getting on very well. But we're keeping on going. Just keep envisioning finding a nice bakery or something. Just got our hopes up, said boulangerie, but it's blooming closed. Great. At Google Maps, we found heaven in the form of a boulangerie. We are so ready. We've done 100 miles and we're ready for food.
An apple.
I like an apple.
I've got two different types though, just in case.
Oh yes, might be a crunchy though. So, thank you very much.
Try them.
I'm not going to eat both of them.
If they are mushy, I'll have the other one.
Your stuff's gone there, buddy.
And I got you this. If you want to eat it, but I know dairy. If not, I'll eat it. Powerade, Coke, Oasis. I just went to the shop and I got this. I know it's a bit random, but 2 chicken breasts. You can eat them hot or cold. Well, I don't have a microwave with me, so I'll be eating them cold, but I just really fancy some chicken. You know what I mean, Kyle? I think it'd be good for protein. Do you want a breast? You can have a breast if you want. Save that for later, you people.
That is what you had last time.
Yeah, we don't get them home.
Draggy bus.
I saw them.
Oh, yeah, because I thought they were called draggy balls.
Yeah, they're not.
A bit rude.
Also, I've not really had many sweets on this trip.
What's wrong with the hamburger?
No.
Kyle?
Where my hands have been and I've got a bit.
Why aren't you eating it? You're not eating it?
I've had enough of that.
I feel like I'm not fully here, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's amazing what a bit of food can do. We both feel so much better now. We've got a new lease of life. Feels like I've got a new clip in my cleat, a new crank on my crank arm. Is that right? I don't know. Basically, just feel like a new woman on the bike. Right, I've done some miles since lunch, and then I started feeling hot and sweaty and DZZY, so I whacked out an almond croissant. Just been for a wee down there in the bushes, probably bitten a million times by flies. And whacked on absolutely loads of chamois cream because I've not got a saddle sore, but it's really starting to, where the seams are of the shorts, it's starting to like cut in a bit, if you know what I mean. It's not nice. But remembering why we're doing this, because I'll tell you one thing.
It's like chewing though.
No, they've got bite marks in. If you've got a mental illness, it's way harder than what we're doing now. So I'll get on with it, haven't we? What a joke.
Right, enough of the filming, we need to get round.
I know.
Standing there waiting.
Right. We made it round La Deviation and now we're tazzing along. That almond croissant gave me the sugar boost I needed. We've only got just about 33 Maloney's left today, so just over a club ride to go. Hallelujah. Oh, I can't wait to hit the sack tonight, let me tell you that. Who are we, Kyle? Is that you?
Yeah,
Jeez, how many frazzy balls are you having? What's that you impression of? A snake? Hey cow, sitting in your tree, riding onto the bakery. Hey, 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 we are pedaling. Hey, I spin all the way back to London. C'est la vie. We're 13 miles from the end and we've got another puncture. But
great.
We're not letting it get to us. We're not going to be negative because that's going to make it worse. So Carl's fixed it.
Good job, I'm like a Formula 1 mechanic.
We're 9 miles away now. We've got gravel. We just can't be bothered. We're trying to get there now. Literally, 9 miles isn't long. 9 miles isn't long, but just not. We're not in the mood now. We just want to get there. It's been 8:30 at night. Tired. This isn't fun. Right, we finally arrived where we need to be. We decided to quickly get dinner, takeaway, and take it back with us to where we're staying. Basically, it's going to be a kebab tonight. What do you want, Kyle?
Mixed kebab.
Mixed kebab. Okay. Anything else?
Some places sell beer there.
Okay, I'll have a look. Mixed kebab.
Get me a bottle of pop.
Mixed kebab, yeah? That's
Yeah.
it. Good morning. Sorry, we didn't end the video yesterday. I'm going to put these two together. Last night, after we had our takeaway, we just hit the sack. We were too tired. We did 167 Maloney's, 167 miles, which kind of that just over 250k.
260 something k.
Yeah, we were so tired yesterday. But today we head to Caen, which is where we're getting the ferry overnight back to England. We've got 3 days left. I think we've done over 1,300k so far.
1,350 or something.
Oh, Carl knows the stats. So it's 6:45 in the AM. We've got 165 Maloney's to do today, so just about 250k. So we're going to head towards the ferry. Hope today is better than yesterday. Yesterday the morale was a bit low. We spent a lot of time riding in silence, but we did put the tunes on. We kept motivated. Time to roll out, head to the ferry. You ready, Kyle?
No. Well, I look at it now. My legs ain't getting any worse.
No, they're staying the same.
Because I already jigged.
Just started today just having a bit of a hard movement. I've got like a little bit of a blister, like down below, and it's just really painful, like rubbing every pedal. It started yesterday. I didn't really talk about it. I was trying to not focus on it, but so blooming painful. I don't know what I'm going to do like just to get through today, and then another 2 days of this, Kyle.
Yeah, but tomorrow's not very long, is it? It's not as long as what we have been doing. Neither's the last day. This is the last long day.
I'm just going to put loads of chamois on and just maybe try and put something over it. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Yeah. At least it's a nice sunrise behind us.
Oh, it's freezing.
Yeah, it is very cold. I can't wait for the sun to come up.
Still.
Good morning. Oh, I'm focusing on that. It's beautiful. Sun's coming up now. I'm in a better mood. I've managed to position my shorts so it's not hurting as much, and just put loads of chamois cream on. I just have to keep doing that. There's nothing I can do, so just got to get on with it. We're on the search for a bakery. We've both had no breakfast. We've done 25 miles. It's not very good to not eat before you start, but we didn't have a choice because nowhere was open last night to get stuff for the morning, and so far we've not come across anywhere, so it's not going too well really. We should have stocked up on some snacks yesterday earlier on, but we didn't, so we just wanted to get there. We weren't thinking forward, we weren't thinking smart. Right, we've done 40 Maloney's, a bit further than we wanted to go before breakfast, but we're in the lovely Chartres. Carl's just over there putting his bike against there. We found some benches to sit on and we've found a bakery, so we're going to get some breakfast and then carry on. We're a quarter of the way through today already, so really happy about that. Found a lovely little boulangerie. Kyle says he wants something savoury, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him that. So I might have to go with the croissant for him if there's nothing savoury, because I don't think... I'll have a look. I'm just going to get my purse out of my back pocket. It's right fat. I've got us a croissant, a croissant each, and I got Kyle this like pizza bread thing, but it's not like a normal pizza because it doesn't have any tomato sauce on. He did say savoury, so we'll see if he likes it. He won't be very happy because he didn't do coffee. Do you like that?
What do you do?
You happy with that? I just thought that looks like a bit of you.
What is it?
I don't really know, but... This is the best croissant I've had in France. Honestly, Kai, you need to try the croissant, it's the best ever. Kai wasn't very happy that they didn't do a coffee, so he just went over to the cafe to get one.
Your chocolate smells unbelievable.
Yay. I'm really happy now. I'm in a good mood. We're going to make it.
Cal, I can't believe pizza bread about.
I moved it around so I wanted to take a photo. Is that good? Mm. This is melt in the mouth. Mm. That is the best. Look at that.
In what world is that a large?
That is tiny.
Like an espresso.
How much was that?
I don't know, but you can go away. Wasps.
Wasp off. That's tiny, that is. I'm looking forward to getting back to England so I can have a chai latte. Right, I've come back on for this hot chocolate. Honestly, it's made of pure, like, real chocolate melted in. Look at this, it's got skin on it. Oh, it's gone. For chocolate, anyway, it's gone now. Chocolate show, chocolate show, chocolate show. Give me to can. I can, if I can, now get to can. I can get to can. And that's where my ferry's going from. Do you like that song, Carl? I keep singing that in my head. I'm like, I can get to can. I made up another one. When I get to can, I'm gonna do the can. What is the can? It's how we go. Oh, it's the. Is it French? I think the can is French.
How much of a nerd you are.
When I get to can, I'm gonna do the can.
How have I put all you for last?
Can't you do it? Do you like that?
Absolutely not.
When you get to Campbell, you do it.
It's my very head.
When he gets to can, he's doing the can, I tell you. Goodbye, Chatra. Me and Carl have just been riding along talking about sort of like weight and cycling and endurance cycling. I was saying that I've put on about 5 or 6 kilograms since I started cycling. Some of it muscle, but also I've got like a little bit of a layer of fat I didn't used to have on my tummy. And that doesn't stress me out anymore because I've got so much more energy to ride. I hardly ever feel dizzy when I'm riding, unless I've not eaten enough. And we were just saying everybody is so different and there's so much emphasis on weight in cycling, but actually you've just got to focus on what your body can do rather than what it weighs. I can do so much better now that I weigh a bit more. Kyle?
I've obviously overall lost a fair bit of weight since I started cycling.
Yeah.
But I'd never really set out to do that. That was never my aim. Although I probably could have done with doing that to be healthier and fitter. But we were saying like my weight fluctuates so much.
Yeah.
And I don't care. But like you look at various different like elite cyclists, I'm not saying I'm elite because I'm bloody not. But like all the elite cyclists, every rider is so different.
Yeah.
And everyone's got a different optimum, and now I think people are learning that you can't just put everyone in the same pen.
Yeah.
And say like this is what you should be.
Exactly.
Because everyone's just so different.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what you weigh basically. So the main thing is you enjoy it and you're fueling yourself enough. Like some people are naturally bigger than others, and if we all did the same and ate the same, all our body shapes would be different. So don't like compare yourself to somebody else. The main thing for me when I know that I'm a healthy weight is that I just feel like I've got energy. Obviously not all the time, like there's times on a ride where you're feeling low on energy because you've not eaten enough, but it really doesn't matter what you weigh, it's more what you can do.
Also, I always say this to everyone I ride with, emphasis for me is just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just smile. Who gives a shiny?
Exactly, who gives a shiny? Everything in moderation is key. The thing I'll say as well is obviously on our videos you see me and Carly eat a lot of sweets and unhealthy food. I would never have been able to eat that before. Like that would reduce me to tears. A croissant would be unthinkable. But we don't always eat food like that. When we're at home we eat really, really healthy. And we let ourselves have treats every now and again. It's all about moderation, and that's the thing, like let yourself have the things you want to have, but also just keep it in moderation. And I think for me, it's just I've got so much more energy now, life's so much happier now that I can go to cafes and eat what I want. And it didn't happen overnight. It started off with, you know, it took years. Me and Kyle would go to a cafe together, this was before I started cycling, and he'd force me to share a drink with him. Yeah. Then it would be share a cake, then it would be have a drink to myself and share a cake. Then we built it up and I cried a lot of the time. But we got there, and what I'd say to anybody struggling with an eating disorder is you only live once. Life is too short to worry about what you weigh or what you eat. Just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy it. You'll get there, and keep going, and remind yourself that when you can eat what you want and fuel yourself enough and be a healthy weight, you can do rides like this because you've got the energy. But it's not all just restriction. There is eating disorders, that binge eating disorder, bulimia. It's not all just people that restrict, so we have to remember that as well. But just because somebody isn't underweight, people that have eating disorders where you're a healthy weight or overweight, that doesn't mean they're struggling any less. It's a mental health illness, so whatever weight somebody is with an eating disorder, that doesn't define how much they're struggling, so just remember that. Yeah?
Another thing.
Yes?
Just remember, you lot see probably a snippet of what I eat today.
Yeah, he does eat healthy.
I don't sit home eating bags of sweets.
We just went past a goat, but I missed it. It was so funny. We've just had to stop really quickly because we've seen a donkey. Hello.
That's actually the 5th donkey in front.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared
Oh,
that those dogs
let's
speak. Hello! I did an impression of Kyle, that's what he always does. We're 100 Bolognas in, we've got 58 to go today to get to the ferry. We're doing well. Let's see the goods. Yeah, Lay's, classic.
Mentos.
Yeah, don't choke on them.
Some Volvic water, but flavoured.
Some? Loving it, it's massive.
Milkshake Oreos.
Oh yeah.
Oasis and some Coke.
What about, I thought you were getting some lunch.
Oh, hey?
Is that your lunch?
That's my lunch,
What, a
yeah.
sandwich?
And I've got the rest of that pizza thing.
Oh yeah, what's this?
I didn't fancy a sandwich because...
What's this bad boy?
Milkshake,
Oh,
found it.
that's
It's in the
nice.
yogurt bit.
Is it?
Coming out the queue in there, felt like waiting for Christmas. Come,
I don't have
paying
to
in
wait.
one cent. This woman spent about €30 and paid all in coppers. Anyway, I'm very happy with my choices. So, I didn't go for the milkshake card. I decided to go for this bad boy, pomme et framboise. That
I did
means
look at that.
apple and raspberry. But I thought we could share a bit because it's quite big. If you
No,
need,
I've got
I mean, not that you need
more
more. Pan sportif, the other one for me. Next up, had these yesterday. Chicken breasts.
Good thing to have,
They're
actually.
great. They're just like, they're already cooked. They're cold. Protein. So I'm going to make a nice chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich with, I've got a couple of nice juicy tomatoes. Where are you going with the camera over there?
Just trying to get out the sun.
Oh, well.
Sun's beyond red.
All right. So don't worry about that. It's real life here.
That's better.
Banana, I think there's a bit of a smear on the camera. Sorry about that. Banana each. You asked me for one of them. Apple. I did assess it. I think it's a cruncher. Might be a bitter, more of a bitter one, but it's
I
going to be a
win.
cruncher.
If that's not
For
cruncher,
later.
I win. Because I got your cruncher.
Yeah, that's for later, and then a peach for later to keep me going. So, basically, picnic. Well, of all the places we could have sat in France, the lovely villages we've been going through, the lovely thatched roofs, and here we are in the bus stop. We're just having a lovely lunch, and then we just heard this sound. I thought it was Carl opening his drink. His tyre went down, so pumping it up. Well, we're putting a inner tube in, it's pumping it up. It was so weird because we've checked the tyre as well, can't find anything in it, and the inner tube wasn't fully down, so it's like it's really weird.
Yeah, look, the ghost. It's had enough. Wants to get back to England, that's what it wants.
There's a French guy there. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak English, we don't speak French, but we're kind of pigeon talking to each other. He's really friendly.
Good!
Yeah! Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Oh, they're so cute! Hey there, little fellas, we've not got time to stop. Hello! Oh. Last time we came, we've been through here before, and a dog came and chased us, so... There it is, there it is! Speak of the devil! I didn't realise we were in Scotland. Look at those beasts, Highland cattle. They're following us, Kyle. We've just found a little bike shop. Kyle's just gone in. Kyle, yoo-hoo. Oh, hello. 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 Aww. So we're just getting a few extra inner tubes because we've only got one left. Basically, I've had one puncture this whole trip, and that was my own fault. I put my bike down the side while Carl was having a wee or something. No, Carl had a puncture, and it went, a big staple thing went straight through it. But I've got the jaw rays on. They are really good, to be fair. I had one puncture, and that was the other pair I had did like 5,000 miles with no punctures. Kyle, on the other hand, I told him, put the jaw rays on before you come. He's like, no, I'll be fine. He's got the blooming race tyres on. No wonder he keeps getting punctures. They're not designed for this sort of thing. Why didn't you put the jaw rays on before we came? Because mine are really good.
They've been really good. The punches I have had is one glass.
Yeah.
One was my own, well, in fact 2 of them my own fault for hitting old.
What I'm saying is,
Well, not my own fault.
if you had the jaw rays on, you probably wouldn't
Not
have
like
any
manual.
punctures.
Right, we're 6 miles from the end, 6 Maloney's, and we saw a little boulangerie, and I thought we've got to stop. It's the last boulangerie we're going to get all year, French, so, and I went a little bit crazy. Kyle, I got you 3 chocolate little mini donuts, a cookie each, and then an eclair for you, Kyle, and a almond croissant for me. We've cycled here from blooming Italy, so I think we warrant a treat, to be honest with you. Au revoir, French bakery. Pegasus Bridge! This is the sign that we're nearly at the ferry. I can't believe 6 days ago we were in blooming Italy and now we're here. Oh, Peggy, 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 Peggy. Pegasus, Pegasus. Oh, this is such a great feeling, like getting here is just, oh, can't believe we're here. Right, we're in the restaurant now. It's very noisy in here, but I just had to come on just to show you Kyle's beer.
Just a little small one for the ferry.
Oh, minute. Is it 2 pints in one? Right, so we had a lovely meal. We actually were so hungry, we ended up ordering about 5 sides, and we had 2 puddings each as well because we were really hungry. We're just waiting to go through passport control. There's the British flag. Heading to England. You alright, Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle just nearly choked. Kyle just choked on a sweet and nearly scared me to death. I thought you were going to die in front of my eyes, to be honest.
I was gasping a little bit.
It was horrible. I nearly had to give him the 5-minute manoeuvre. Oh, we're through passport control. Waiting to get on the ferry. I'll need to do the can-can, but hang on, I'm going to put my bike over here to do it because otherwise I'm going to drop my bike. People watching me right now, but I'll provide them with a little bit of entertainment. So, well, how do you do the can-can? Because we're in Cannes, you see.
Too close.
So I'm going to do the can-can. Is this it? He's looking, that man's looking at me. That's my can-can. I can't do it anymore because everyone's looking at me. It's a bit embarrassing. I mean, I know I'm silly, but
You're embarrassing me.
We have to get on the ferry with these people. You promised me you were going to do it once a little bit. You'll have to do a little one. Can-can.
I've got sung on my lip bar wasp today.
Can-can. They do the music as well. Anyway, we're just waiting now in front of a load of motorbikes. So when they get going, we're going to get gassed in the face. I was speaking to this fella.
Toby!
Toby, you didn't just tell me your name, but I forgot it straight away.
This fella, that's alright, yeah.
That's what I always say for it to someone's name.
I'm terrible at names. I have to repeat it like 4 or 5 times before I actually remember.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
Toby is like, literally, you've just been telling, you can tell us, Toby, what you've been doing.
So I left Portsmouth 2 months ago and I cycled all the way to Amsterdam, down through Belgium, Luxembourg, all through Switzerland, in and out of France and Germany, down to Marseille and finished in Monaco yesterday. So it's taken me 2 months and now I'm heading home again.
Look at the bike, it's mental. Yeah, but what's the main thing? You didn't start cycling till when?
Oh yeah, I got the bike 4 days before I left. It was a bit of a strange decision, but...
And you didn't cycle before that?
Not at all, no. Well, I had a bike like when I was younger, but yeah, other than that,
crazy.
yeah.
So what made you decide to do it?
It sounds a bit cringy, but like, I wanted to travel, but I also wanted like the enjoyment of like building yourself up as a person, doing something difficult.
Yeah.
So I thought if I cycle and travel at the same time, then at least I get the best of both worlds.
It's been good fun.
That's amazing. Like honestly, that is literally amazing.
Yeah.
We're all about that as well. I love that.
Yeah.
You see so much more on a bike than just driving.
That's it.
don't
I
you?
was saying that to people because when you're walking, it's too slow.
Yeah.
In a car, it's just dum dum dum.
Yeah.
On a bike, you can make good progress, but you can also take in all the scenery.
Have you had any like nightmare moments or anything?
Yeah, 2 nights ago, the storm. I don't know if you were caught in that.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, my tent flooded.
Oh, no.
But I was at a campsite and someone had like this canvas cabin.
Yeah.
And he like ran over to me. It was like 2 in the morning, and he went like, "Come in."
Oh,
and
that's
they had
nice.
bunk beds, and they let me stay in their cabin. But yeah.
go
Follow
for it.
Toby Davis on YouTube, and you'll see the triathlon in the future.
Great.
So.
Toby Davis, we'll give you a subscribe. Right, we're finally in our little boudoir for the night, aka on the ferry in the bunk beds.
Finally.
In the last 6 days, we've done 954 Maloney's, which is 1,584 kilometres. Basically,
Oh yeah, I've been telling
A
everyone
lot.
it's 1,300 kilometres.
no, past that now, Kyle, you're 1 day behind. Thank you so much for watching. TT to the FN. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, thanks to our sponsors, Cams and Pinarello UK.
Hello. Nighty night.